As you know, as per tradition, we always see this shit happen every now and then of what the fuck did we just walk into every week. Kind of just reviewing on what happened this week. So I guess maybe a way we can improve ourselves as a society. I think I don't know, question mark. I mean, that's what I'd hope. All right, but we got some we do have some shtish that happened though. Chat this past week. Again, as I was saying, like, you know, we always like every Sunday we always like to just talk about what's happened and what we're kind of covering what's going on, but also kind of making fun of it at the same time, just because, well, one, I believe if I'm gonna deliver the news, it's gonna be in the most fun of time and roasting people, and if they're doing something pretty stupid though, which is 9 times out of 10, this is most likely the case with someone doing something stupid. So I'll find a way to roast you, or just talk smack about you, whichever one that I decide to feel like is best for you, so I can get some kind of response, and maybe you might improve from that and be like, fine. It's like it's like that thing that I saw like on Twitter, which I know it's not true, but I mean, that'll be funny though. It's like, I don't like these potato wedges. You know why? Because they're too thick. I need them to be thinner. Send it back to the chef. Hot tweet. They send it back to the chef. The chef's like, fine, I'll make it thinner, all right. Bro literally made the fucking world's first potato chip. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's basically how I want to push it to be. It's more of the criticism of I want you to be better. Fortunately, not everyone's like that. Hence why we have the Sinday Talk, and that's why Alara and a lot of other people like Salvi always do these kind of stuff too. There's also a few others too, like Lydia Nexzawa, or, you know, I always forget his name, but he's he is the host of the most amazing series ever on YouTube. Pretty sure you guys know who it is. He's always the one that's dunking on Hassan, so there's that. I tend to cover the stuff that most people don't tend to want to cover, but I feel like it needs to get covered anyway. Going on with YouTube, from Ubisoft again, from Mythos Talent, as well as some anime stuff going on this past week, and I guess AI, which, to be fair, I think that's the case of just how life is right now, so there's that. So let's get on to that, shall we? First off, on the Sinday Talk, if you guys remember the situation going on with Ubisoft that we covered last week, guess what? Prepare for a double and make a triple. Wait, hang on, that's not the right saying right there. Wait a fucking moment. Guys, Ubisoft's been hacked again for a 3rd time. Maybe, you know, 4th time now, so I'm like, god damn it. Honestly, this was covered on the same day when we were starting stream, and yeah, it got hacked. So this is like the 3rd or 4th time that Ubisoft's Rainbow Six Siege has been hacked. And there's also global outages on January 4th of when this happened. If I had a nickel every time I got hacked this year alone, but actually no, if I had a nickel, dude, it was just fucking, I have no, it's the 1st month of the fucking year. How many times have Ubisoft has gotten hacked? Primarily Rainbow Six Siege, which is, I mean, I honestly feel like, to be fair, just like for shits and giggles, I honestly feel like whoever the hackers are should hack like Watch Dogs. I honestly think that shit will be funny. But yeah, for people who are saying no, some people are saying it didn't get hacked, but you know, there's just like a lot of people getting like banned for 67 days. 67. I hate them for that, but you know what? I'm just gonna strangle them out IRL and just say you could have chosen any other number, but yeah, you chose that cursed number. And yeah, like people are just like kind of freaking out a little bit over that. But yeah, here's the other one for the hack. This was on the 5th. Still kind of echoing the same thing from before, and again that was on the 4th, and this was on the 5th. So Ubisoft was hacked for at least like probably like a good bit of time. I want to say maybe like probably like 7-12 hours, give or take, maybe less than that. I really hope less than that, but yeah, it was pretty bad. I honestly, again, I'm surprised that Ubisoft has gotten hacked this many times, primarily Rainbow Six Siege, this many times in just January, which is an alarming trend. I wonder if February is going to be worse. That will be That'll be kind of funny if yeah, they do get hacked like 3 times again in February. Yeah, I honestly feel like people are going to be like having anything linked up with Ubisoft's servers because of that. Like you know the connection verification thing that you get. It's like, oh, link Ubisoft with this to get um you know this stuff right here. And yeah, we'll also throw in like some exclusive skin. You know, they always do that stuff. I honestly don't know. It's just right there. I mean they always do that stuff, you know. I mean, and every company, I mean every company used to do that. It's like, oh, if you link your account with this, we can give you this like nice you know, skin or whatever the heck this is, you know. I honestly feel like you shouldn't do that to Ubisoft, especially PlayStation. They have the track record right now, primarily PlayStation. Ubisoft's getting there now. But speaking from the Ubisoft hack, you know who else got hacked on January 10th? Of last week. Yeah, Instagram. It's just like, oh no, yes. The data includes phone numbers, emails, username, user ID, and physical addresses. So if you have any one of those right there, yeah, that's yeah, yeah, you're kind of fucked. You don't have like any anything else, you know, yeah, like social security, credit card information. No, it's just phone numbers, emails, usernames, user IDs, and physical address. So meaning they know where you live. Now I honestly feel like that people who have those accounts that do those thought accounts. Who said that? Or anyone else like that? Wait, what? Who said that too? Um, yeah, this is gonna be a lot more worse for stalkers. I mean, that is so fucking true. Because there was like already a huge stalker situation going on, especially I was talking with Doki Bird. If you guys didn't hear the news about that, highly recommend checking Alara's content out for that. But yeah, there's a lot of that going on right now. I'm right here just like, man, this is a lot more fucking worse. It's a good thing I know how to fucking curl up in a ball and hide. And going on from this right here, which I know we'll talk about from the main segment and all that sort of stuff. But if you guys didn't know, Neurosama just broke the hype train record for a third time, reaching 53% into the level 126. Just like, what the heck? Yep, totaling 160k subs and nearly 1.2 bits during the train. Covered by False ID. Also, that's the other guy you should check out. Yeah, they're a lot of people, again, as I was talking about it earlier on, kind of just bringing the main segment, but I'm just going to touch this briefly because I know a lot of people are very sensitive about this. I think it's still really fucking cool. I really like, I honestly like, because you know, you gotta remember there's Verdell and there's other people on there, but this is artificial intelligence, and I honestly feel like it's really cool. I know people on the other hand are gonna be like, soon, why are you supporting this? It's like, well, one, I think it's cool. Secondly, I've already put the white flag of surrender a long time ago, so I'm just accepted defeat. Kind of like how Xbox did with Steam and their Steam machine. I've just accepted. I'm right here just going like, well, this is fucking cool. I'm just going to accept looking at all this stuff. That's really fucking awesome, and go off into the and stare off into the sunset like I was gonna say Anakin from like Luke Skywalker, just looking into the sunset with cool shades and Michael Bay explosions all around. It's like, damn. Honestly, still a big milestone right there from Neurosama and you know, Vidal. So that's still an amazing achievement nonetheless. And they're all, by the way, you can check them out on Twitch, by the way. Going on from that right there. Yes, going on more from that. Have you guys ever heard of Mythos? Have you ever heard of Apollo? Best waifu, by the way. Have you guys ever heard of okay, you know, I'm just gonna go on for more and more about that. Anyway, they're all really cool. Obviously, just checking them out. But breaking news, and this was covered by False ID on January the 8th. They have a new CEO, if you guys didn't hear about that, Trey Legacy. Yeah, so the old CEO, yeah, that was it was pretty fucking crazy. They literally like false ID kind of put on a video right there on the leg on this huge fucking saga that happened. They were about this close to going bankrupt and shutting the doors. Yeah, Trey Legacy stepped in, absolute giga chat, and now is you know, become the new and the brand new acting CEO of Mythos Talent. So she's starting to get the act together. She's trying to weed out all the stuff, all the problem stuff, and hopefully Mythos is still around, because I honestly feel like Mythos is really good. The talents are really cool. The talents are really fucking cool. Goddamn. Chat, did you know I have to wear glasses like all the time now because I keep staring at the sun? If I had a nickel every time I had to stare at the sun for more than the recommended amount of time that was brought to you by Mythos, damn. Next that we have on Sinday Talk, and this is going to Tara. Basically, what's going on, she's still getting a suspension from a 7-day link suspension, which is for violation, and she's just given up at this point. She just does ASMR stuff. She's like one of the people I always like to listen to. It's not really anything bad, but it's just you know, like YouTube, Twitch, because it's always YouTube and Twitch. It's always YouTube and Twitch getting her banned for little shit right there. But you know, guys, YouTube, because YouTube and Twitch, can you guys like stop fucking doing this shit? Like it's just fucking annoying. And it's like, yeah, that's the reason why they shouldn't. And they're kind of, you know, honestly, they haven't said anything to this, which they're kind of just avoiding anything, and then they're just gonna wait for last minute saying, oh yeah, we looked at your appeal on the, and it's the last day, so we decided to not remove your ban. By the way, now you're unbanned. Next that we have on the Sinday Talk, and you guys like music? Yeah, you like music? Do you like 2026? Well, damn, guess what? I got some newsflash for you guys. Prices are definitely gonna go up now on Spotify. Yeah. If you listen to Spotify, Q1 of 2026, prices, boom, going to the roof. I almost found it very coincidental that some people pirated all the music from Spotify before this happened. I feel like it's as if someone was inside the whole thing the whole time and knew about it. It's kind of suspicious right there. Wouldn't you say, chat? Like, before this happened, I honestly, that's my conspiracy theory. I think someone was in there and they did not like that, or like, you know what? I'm gonna be Robin Hood. I'm going to steal from the poor and give to the rich. I mean, I'm going to steal from the poor. No, I'm going to steal from the rich and give to the poor. Editor, cut that part out. I don't want people to like fucking. You know what I mean? Give it to the people who are least unfortunate and unable to buy it. Yeah, damn, I'm going to get so much fucking shit for that. Oh my god. Next off that we have on the Sinday Talk. And this is going on to the Lego Smart Brick, the thing that was under conspiracy theory of like, oh, you're going to be able to do this type of stuff. It's going to move out of your way before you step on it. Power moves of someone were to do that. If I thought it was, if they hacked into it and made a move to your foot and they stepped on it. Super villain arc right there. Just saying. Unfortunately, it's just a built-in tiny computer by 2x4 brick. And I was thinking like, oh, is it just going to light up? That's literally it. But no. It does sounds. Yeah, it says it does sounds, noises when you get things connected to it. It's kind of like just reading what you build. You know, the shit takes sound as an input only for privacy. It doesn't record and has no camera. Which, that would be fucking crazy if it did. The Bluetooth smart brick, yes, it's Bluetooth, is a Bluetooth mesh network. Yeah, you can basically have the stuff sound like Star Wars and it's Lego. Or you can make I don't know, you can make like a 7-foot like anime waifu with big titules and a big dumpy, and yeah, you could do that too. Yeah, you knew I was gonna say that. I knew, because you know, I know some of you are gonna try it. I know you guys are gonna try that stuff. I know you're gonna try that stuff for a fact. Out of curiosity, be like, wait, hang on, we can upload this stuff, huh? And make the bricks come alive, huh? Yeah, I know how you guys think. Fucking degenerates. And some of you are gonna be saying, but Sin, I wasn't thinking about it. Oh no, but that guy that's watching the same stream right next to you, probably a block or fucking city down, is probably thinking the exact same thing I was thinking. I was like, how could I make this into Shmentai in some way, shape, or form? I'm right here just like, oh no, Guys, they're gonna fist the Legos. Oh no, they're gonna fist the Legos. I can't get. Man, there's gonna be a lot of people going to the hospital if that actually fucking does happen. You ever? It's like, you know, like, don't fist the robots. I honestly feel like people are gonna have to put those signs up now. It's like, guys, don't fist the Lego robot. Please don't do it. It's not worth it, guys. Next that we have on the Sinday Talk, this is breaking news from the Star Wars Direct. You guys remember Dave Filoni? Yeah, he's the head of he's the new head. Sorry, he's the new head of Lucasfilms. They're placing Kathleen Kennedy, which I'm actually very happy about because bro literally made like absolute fucking beautiful fucking shows, like, oh my god, like Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Like, and then, oh, okay, there was, yeah, no, like Star Wars: The Clone Wars, that was like the best one right there. And then The Bad Batch was also really fucking good too, because it kind of led into some more stuff with the prequels. Man, and then it was all, dude, he always liked the animation stuff, and it was always so fucking fire. Like anything with, like, you know, the prequel trilogy of Star Wars, he did a pretty good job at. But yeah, he's the new head of Lucasfilm, so let's fucking go, man. Let's fucking go. Next off on the Sinday Talk, Razer is making an AI desk companion. You can basically have a waifu or a husbando. Yeah, I'm right here just accepted again the fate of AI being everywhere. Razer has decided to jump in on this. You guys are like freaking out. I'm right here just like, I've accepted that fate like 8 episodes ago. You guys are kind of fucking weak. You guys are like, you guys didn't get the, like, dude, I literally got like I literally pre-ordered the patches before they even came out. Get fucking wrecked. Fuck you. I've just accepted my fate. But that does look pretty cool. Project Ava. I'm almost right here just like thinking like something like Eve and stuff like that. I'm right here like thinking like, dude, it's getting to the things that we've always saw in like a lot of those like dystopian like movies that involve the future. Razer has done it again. Also, I feel like Razer does a lot of projects because someone had like some gum or something like that, and then they're doing this. They're going to be making condoms next. I'm calling it. I'm literally fucking calling. I'm calling it right now. I'm sorry. Just like, bro, what the fuck, man? I don't know. They're literally making everything now. They're making like, bro, they're making everything else other than fucking mouse pads and like keyboards and all this other shit. Like they've just fucking just done this now. I've just accepted it, okay? Like, Razer has ran out of ideas. But yeah, you can sign up, you know, to be one of the first ones to get it when it releases. Asmund Gold said, can you date their companions? Yeah, that's where I was gonna, like, that's the one thing I did want to talk about. If you date that, I know some of you guys are gonna do some weird shit. I've accepted that. I question it still to this day. Alright, next that we have on the Sinday Talk, if you like anime, guess what? Dating sim in another in the world of the Otome game is tough for mobs. Season 2 is scheduled for 2026. Not exactly, you know, where window, it didn't say, but yeah. This is they did do a redesign of all the fucking the characters, so I'm like, yeah. If you guys remember the dating sim in that world of an Otome game, you remember there was a lot of plot. See, this is what the characters look like, a little bit more different, a little yeah, they're a little bit more different. They definitely changed them quite a bit though. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm looking forward to it. I want to see how this goes. Season 2 definitely. But you know what I'm not okay with? Solo Leveling Ragnarok goes into an indefinite hiatus as the author and the the guy who literally made Solo Leveling goes into his mandatory military service in South Korea. And for those that do not know, yeah, no, like South Korea does do that stuff. They do mandatory, like you have to put that stuff in. Yeah. But yeah, because people are all like talking about this, saying, "What do you mean mandatory?" Like, and all this sorts of stuff right here. I mean, like, guys, like there's a thing like above South Korea to the north. It's called North Korea. I think no lore is necessary on that right there. That lore drop. You know, that's why it's mandatory. I think it's like what, like two. Don't quote me on that. I might be wrong. I think it's like what, like 2 years mandatory. It's 2 years mandatory service, and then you're done. Yeah. I mean, they're still able to still socialize, go on their like platforms and do all sorts of stuff, but they really won't be able to work on any projects like this because they'll have to step away for doing, you know. It's just how it is because they really can't work with the scheduling on their very hit series. And yeah, I know some people are saying, like, I feel like if they do something like this and it does contribute really well to the economy of South Korea, they should be exempt. Yeah, I mean, I can see that reasoning too, but I mean, it is mandatory. Everyone did it. Even the politicians did it too. So it's just, again, you gotta accept it. And this is Meanwhile on the Internet, which is stuff that didn't make it into the main segment of the Sunday Talk, but I just thought I'd add it in anyway, just because I think it's just a little nice talk about of a little stuff that got my attention and might get your attention too. Meanwhile on the Internet. Have you ever heard of Oreo? Have you ever heard of Reese's Pieces? Guess what? Oreo and Reese's flavored cookies have returned for a permanent product. You know, if you squint your eyes just a little bit, it's not Oreo, it's just a fucking Reese's. You just squint your eyes just a little bit. You're welcome for that image. Meanwhile, on the Internet, if you're a very big collector of anime figurines, guess what? The latest figure is releasing, well, actually sometime later on this month. And this is the oh my god, I can't even say it. ARTFX Izuku Midoriya, the black version of, you know, his character. 35,000 yen. Tax included, guys. Tax included. It does look really cool. I do like it. You have one version with no mask, and you have a version with the mask. So, and you can take off that headpiece either way. Which I'm gonna be honest with you, I honestly like this version of Deku, more rugged. Bro literally went from the Hulk to Spider-Man to fucking Iron Man in one fucking go. Changed my fucking mind. Meanwhile, on the Internet, cars are collecting data. Just like, what? And we're going to show you ads while you drive. But yeah, some cars, like certain Jeeps, will now display pop-ups on your dashboard, and proposing like extended warranties. Like, instead of experiencing those calls saying, "Hey, would you like to extend your car's warranty?" Yeah, now it's gonna show up as a pop-up, and then it's gonna be like, "Do you want to buy like?" And it's gonna be like some Red Bull pop-ups too. Red Bull pop-ups too. I mean, and what else can you see? Red Bull. Would you like to extend your car's extended warranty? Spotify. What other ads can you guys think of right now? I really can't think of much. Just like those are the ads that I'm thinking of. So yeah, when you're driving, you're gonna see a pop-up ad. Bro, I kind of scared myself right there. I literally had this thought chat. I literally just had this thought right now. How many of you guys remember the movie was Back to the Future? And you know how everything was like in the 70s, but like futuristic. I literally just had that thought. I was like, holy shit, wait, hang on. What if everything does look like it's in the 70s just because people didn't want to buy the newer stuff because they had so much of this other shit? So people decided to do it themselves, but then some other people monopolized on it, shutting down those companies that were trying to do this shady and stupid shit. Dude, I kind of scared myself now. That's not good. Meanwhile, on the Internet, now on sale on the Animate Online, My Hero Academia Square Eye Cuff. Yeah, so if you're interested in this is like for those cuffs right there. They have different, ones based on all the characters. You got Midoriya, you got All Might, You got Bakugo. You got like you basically got Hawks right there too. So if you're interested in this, there you go. Yeah, you can get it on the animetoyinfo.com. The link's right there too, or just just go on the anime online. Meanwhile, on the internet, there's what we have is Brown Dust 2. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this quite a lot. I honestly feel like you guys see this wherever you go. I know I do. Unfortunately, I do. But Brown Dust 2 bends to censorship, unfortunately. Yeah, a lot of you guys are like, no, it happened. It finally fucking happened. Yeah. So character designs getting changed, cutscenes, content, as well as including removing the slap pop mini game due to concerns of objectifying of women and potentially abusive depictions. And for them removing that mini game, stating it's not something that should be done to women, and the other one's future fake, I guess, so will have it be toned down. And the use of the lolly concerns as a smokescreen to justify censoring everything. So yeah, this is what's going on. I think Brown Dust 2 is probably going to lose a lot of people and probably just be Thanos out of it because they bend the knee. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's probably because of PayPal. PayPal was the big and PayPal is trying to become a bank, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I really hope that bank fails. I honestly hope that bank does fail, because PayPal is just like, one, they're so stupid and they really listen to people who are like maybe like 25 people, and then they're like, oh well, 25 people came to us, so therefore this has to be something bad. Meanwhile, there's like all these other people, man, and I can't, like, they're right there. It's literally right there. And they're like, nah, I'm good. This is why we can't have anything nice, Shaq, because there's always those 25 people that are like, a huge corporation will listen to 25 people, then over 10,000 people just to cover their own ass and have fucking PR. Wait a minute. 1,000 people like this, but 25 people don't like this? Wait a minute. That seems kind of counterproductive of what you're trying to run. Are you high? But guys, that concludes the Sunday Talk, where we've covered everything that's happened this past week, talked about all the big stuff going on with hacking. Yes, I said hacking. I really wish it didn't happen, but it happened. Some breaking news that was covered by False ID, especially the Tara situation, which I really hope gets sorted sometime soon. Also, Twitch, YouTube, please stop fucking going after her, please and thank you. And all this other stuff with anime coming up in 2026. And some disappointing news too here and there. Other than that, if you guys have any other things that you want to get covered in the next Sunday Talk, feel free to tag me in one of my socials on Twitter, on Blue Sky, or Threads. And if you want, you can join in Discord too and put it in the news coverage section, which 10 times more likely I'll see it right away and put it in the Sunday Talk. But other than that, have a most fantastic rest of your day. Stay safe, stay hydrated. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.
Always in the wrong, knowing where we stand.